Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Decentraland. So we've been talking about Decentraland on this channel for quite some time. We've talked about it when it was about, I think it was about 50 cents when we started talking about. We talked about the potential behind this, how it was more than just a game. It was an in-virtual reality platform that really created a lot of opportunities and potential. So Decentraland now at $1.41. A lot of people catching those profits, and I'm very happy for you guys. We see a 10% increase in the last 24 hours. It's all the way up to $1.41 as we continue to see this just recent increase as we go all the way up to $1.43 April 21st 11:25 a.m. We are continuing to see this price jump around pretty quickly, so it may be a little higher, a little lower by the time you're watching this video. If we take a look at the last week though, we do see, like I said, we saw the market crash a little bit. Decentraland wasn't phased too much. I mean, this looks like a fairly normal price chart. With Decentraland, you didn't see much of a price dip. We saw it go down to $1.19, obviously, or $1.16, sorry. So it was a good price dip, but for the most part, it wasn't too extraordinary to where we couldn't see a recovery. And we're already starting to see that recovery as we're at $1.41. If we see the all-time high was that $1.63 April 17th at 8 a.m. So we are seeing potential to reach that amount by the end of April yet again and see a new all-time high. We do have a market cap right now at 2.2 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours being 608.5 million, and the circulating supply being 1.6 billion mana. If we take a look at the website, which we will do in a second, do a brief overview of what Decentraland is, I do want to take a look at a few different articles and Twitter posts. So let's take a look at the first one. So the Metaverse Bet, crypto-rich investors snap up virtual real estate. So this is a very interesting thing. It basically talks about how people are snatching up these virtual real estate, understanding that, there's a lot of money to be made here. So why don't we invest in it? And that's a lot of people are taking that risk and jumping into, like I said, virtual real estate. There's more on this if you want to go to Reuters.com and read more about that, the Metaverse Bet. Let's take a look, though, at this, because this is kind of relating to that article. So vertical houses in Decentraland have appreciated faster than real houses built on Earth. And it's actually a fairly... it's a fairly accurate thing. For the most part, you have seen Decentraland assets and houses, obviously, in this case, appreciate faster than real houses built on Earth. And I think that's actually kind of crazy as we continue to see the cryptoverse, gain more and more investors. I think people will jump into Decentraland itself and invest in Decentraland. It's already happening, but at a faster rate. So I think Decentraland is on the right track. We are going to continue to see this price increase in the next couple years. So we will be talking about price predictions for April, May in 2021 at the end of the video. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Do remember, guys, we always talk about Decentraland quite a lot on this channel. So if you like Decentraland, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like this video. Also, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing in anything, specifically Decentraland, as it is a cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrencies are volatile. Checking another tweet, we had Decentraland isn't a game. Neither is Somnium Space, Sandbox, or Crypto Voxels. They are platforms with infinite possibilities of value add. This miscategorization is how opportunities are missed. So I think this is a great post by DCL Blogger. He talks basically, about how Decentraland is more than just a game, and I think this is a great opportunity for people to understand that. So great tweet by him, I would say. If we go into the actual Decentraland.org, we'll take a quick look at what Decentraland is, and then we'll jump straight back into those price predictions for April, May in 2021. Like I said, we talked about Decentraland when it was at 50 cents. So we are seeing massive increases since then as we go forward. But let's talk about the website itself. So welcome to Decentraland, create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its users. So you can explore, obviously, create, and trade. Can't decide where to start. They talk about the upcoming events. There's a lot of events that actually take place as well. So if we go to the events page, I want to show you guys that real quickly. If we go to the events page, we do see that there is four live events right now going on, as well as more events coming in the future. They have a lot of events every single day, and it's a very, very cool system of really getting people involved. So they also have the Atari Casino launch party, and we can go back to that real quick. So Atari Casino launch party live performance by Dylan Francis. This is going to be in 7 days. Obviously, another big event for Decentraland. We're going to see a friendly competition, really, and it's going to have $10,000 plus in prizes. So it's going to be a cool thing to see. I think we're seeing more and more people jump into the actual Decentraland universe itself, and because of that, we're seeing the price increase as well. If we go to the marketplace, a lot of people understand that this is where some money can be made. We have wearables and assets to buy here on the marketplace. You can see Binance.us, Uncommon, hoodie there. That's kind of funny. And then we have a bunch of legendary as well. So they have different rarities here. And I think we are going to continue to see a lot of really assets going for higher and higher prices as more people jump into the universe altogether. As we go to the bottom, we see, they are selling real estate and land in Decentraland as well. So you can actually buy plots of land and start building. So there's a lot of different plots of land and parcels in the states that you can actually buy. And like I said, that's what investors are doing. They're finding plots of land and buying it because they understand that those plots of land are going to rise in value over time, as well as same with wearables. They can do that with wearables, and they can also do it with names. So Scotland, obviously a pretty original name, and so because of that, they're trying to sell it here on the marketplace. And there's a lot of those kind of names on here where they're trying to sell it for a decent amount. We have things like Barstool, QFX, Blockchain, just a lot of different names. So we'll continue to see those people try to sell those names and wearables and really parcels in the States. But let's jump back to the price predictions for Decentraland. Let's give it a quick refresh, see where we're at. And so we're still at that $1.41. I think we will continue to see $1.40 around that range for the next couple hours. I would like to see increases continue on, but by the end of April, I do think we will continue to see those increases overall. By the end of April, I could easily see us reaching, like I said, that all-time high, hopefully right around that $1.65 mark. I think that's definitely a possibility, stabilizing at the old all-time high of about $1.63, maybe down to $1.60. So I think that's definitely, like I said, a possibility going into the end of April. Do remember, guys, I like to stay very conservative on my price predictions, realistic and reasonable as possible. Going into May, I think we will continue to see increases. Decentraland will easily reach above $2 in my opinion in May, making its way close to $2.25, $2.30. We'll continue to see we'll monitor the situation. Obviously, a lot of that changes based on the events that are taking place in Decentraland and based on the new partnerships that are possible in Decentraland. If we get a few more partnerships, obviously in Decentraland, we're going to see massive increases because people are going to start realizing that there's probably more coming. A lot of people right now don't understand that there's probably more Decentraland partnerships coming to the actual universe itself. So we'll continue to monitor that situation, but I think we will get right around that $2.50 to $3 mark by the end of May. I think $2.50 is an all-time high possibility. $3 is definitely possible, but I would say around $2.50 is where we could have a price target for the end of May. Going into the end of 2021, I think Decentraland will continue on this kind of increase that we've seen in the last couple months. And because of that, I think by the end of 2021, we will easily see a price point right around $7 to $8. I think $7 to $8 is definitely a price point that's possible. I think $7 being an all-time high is probably the most realistic for Decentraland. Do remember, guys, like I said, conservative price predictions. I try to be honest with you guys as possible where I see these coins going. It's going to be a great coin. I think there's going to be good increases. Will it be the highest increasing coin? I don't think so, but it has potential to be a very high increasing coin, and I think it'll get to about $6 to $7, like I said. So $7 is that all-time high, obviously, and then about $6.75 for a good stable spot for Decentraland by the end of 2021. So that's going to be it for my price predictions on Decentraland. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like I said previously. If you haven't already subscribed, turn notifications on as well as like the video. I really do appreciate it. It supports me. It supports you guys in a way because I'll continue to make these videos for you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.